Welcome, and on Municipal Matters this evening, we're going to be talking about supporting seniors in our city. Joining me now is Mohamed Abdallah, Executive Director of Connections for Seniors. Mohamed, great to see you again.
Thanks for having me.
So can you explain for us what Connections for Seniors does?
Connections for Seniors is an organization that creates programs and services that support seniors to achieve well-being in the community. We were established here in St. John's, but we have a provincial mandate at some point to expand programs and services that take seniors out of hardship and make sure that they have a well-established life as they age in place in our community.
So from your vantage point and from your interaction with seniors, what are some of the most pressing issues that seniors face in the city today?
I would say the last 5 years have been very unique. So what would be usually was transportation, which sustains, but everything magnified after COVID became bigger. Inflation have affected a lot of seniors when it comes to the cost of living. Rents have gone so much higher than usual, so that affects their health and housing. I would say finances now is a big struggle for a lot of seniors in the community. And I would say that food security and housing will be on the top of that list. And the third thing will be their health and commuting to health, making sure there's a family doctor. Those are the three main factors that we always struggle with. And we have a lot of seniors that ask for help, and we've seen roughly over 300% increase in programs when it comes to those areas in the last 3 to 5 years.
So Connections for Seniors is a very active organization. We've met and been involved in events a number of times. Yes. Tell us about some of the new services or expanded services that you're looking at right now.
So when we first started, we started with like an emergency shelter, which was basically for any older adult 55 plus that for some reason lost their housing. Sometimes it's financial, sometimes it's abuse, sometimes it's basically a fire that happened and they cannot live where they are anymore. And hotel is not an option to stay there for a month and pay for a hotel. But now we wanted to tackle housing from different angles and be there for seniors when they ask for housing. So we started our housing center on Patrick Street. That will be like a wraparound service for anything housing related. There will be a drop-in service, so a senior can just know that Monday is a day that I can go and meet with a case manager or social worker, and they can help me out to achieve what I want, whether it's housing search, what's available in the community. I need to move from a place to another. I have a problem with my landlord. There's a problem with my mortgage. So any housing related issue that will create instability in their housing setup, that's something that we'll be helping with. Our second and hopefully coming soon project is our affordable housing units, and we're hoping to develop 60 units. The building will be downtown, but will also be developed on a modern basis, so it's all new. It will be single apartments, so it can be a couple or a single person living there, which we miss a lot in the community. And I think the most I'm excited about that it will be 100% accessible. So every unit of those will be accessible. It's not about disability in that sense, it's about aging in place. So people can actually live there as long as they want. They will live comfortably. They are not going to say, I cannot live here anymore because of stairs or because the counters are high and so on. So it will be very useful for them, hopefully.
Fantastic, a great addition to the city.
Yes.
So those are really major projects.
Yes.
How important are partnerships with the City of St. John's, other levels of government, towards you meeting your goals in those areas?
We cannot do anything alone. Everything happen in partnership. Understanding our mission, understanding what we're doing in the community, and supporting the work that we're doing happen on every level. Happening on the municipality level, happen on the provincial level, and happen on the federal level. And most importantly, happen within our community itself. People understanding what we're doing and supporting the work that we're doing makes our life much easier. We try as much as we can when we move to a neighborhood to meet everybody, to knock on every door, explain what we're doing, and I mean literally knock on every door. We actually went door to door, telling people what we're about, how we're supporting people, to understand that the work that we are doing is important for everybody else, well-being. If we don't have that kind of support for seniors in the community, they will be left with no help, which will make it a bigger issue in our community at some point. So having that kind of understanding makes our job much easier and makes it more achievable, and that's why we have moved from 1 to 10 in 5 to 6 years of our existence.
So that's with other governments. How about the business community and the other community organizations? They play a key role in your organization as well?
Definitely. We receive a lot of support from businesses. We work closely with some foundations in town here and some big families that support us. Soon we will be looking into bringing a mobile grocery shop. So it will be basically a van that is full of essential groceries and essential food, and will drop door to door for seniors to purchase their food at their door, especially in winter time where it's difficult to go to the grocery shop and so on. And that wouldn't happen without some of the businesses and some of the families around.
Individuals in St. John's were known for volunteering, were known for being very community-minded. Is there opportunities for residents to become involved with your organization?
We always call out for that. It's really highly needed all the time. Our biggest program now is our food security program. Sometimes we deliver up to 120 food hamper a week. That's over 480 hamper a month. And that usually is based only on volunteers to deliver. That we have a decent amount of volunteers, but it's not enough yet. We would love to see more volunteers coming through our doors. They can always email us on volunteer@connectionsforseniors.ca. They can go to our website and send a message there on how to contact us, and we will be in touch with them as soon as we see their message.
So there's many people that are sitting tonight watching the show, and they may have seniors in their lives. What would be your message to them?
There's a lot of resources out there. There's a lot of help out there. You can reach out anytime. If we don't do it because we don't have the resources, we will figure out how it happened. Our organization is a one-stop shop that we will be able to work with everybody else. We partner with all organizations in town. We work with everybody in the province, and if we can figure out a solution, it will be for you. So please don't hesitate to reach out.
And that could be major problems, minor problems.
Yes, anything.
Sometimes it's just somebody, socialization, some people
Sometimes it's
to talk to.
Yeah, sometimes just to talk to somebody. We have our peer support program that's calling, we pair individuals with seniors. They can create friendships, start to have phone calls, and they develop a social interaction from there. Sometimes we get phone calls for elder abuse financially, and sometimes we get it as simple as this month I'm just struggling with something and I don't know where to go with it, and we can figure out and navigate it and help them out to reach a solution for it.
Well, thank you very much, Mohamed, and thank you to your organization for the work that you do in our city. You're certainly making a difference in the lives of many seniors.
Thanks a lot for supporting.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.